All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, yeah. What's up? Today we're doing another session of guitar, improv, music, and practice. Just before we get into things, get started today, we're just going to start off with a few announcements. The announcements being what's in the description. Description is there are Amazon affiliate links that you guys can click on. If you have not already checked them out, there's our articles and items of things that I use for playing guitar and like strings, picks. I put the orange amp up there as well in the event that you don't have an amp. Mine is a bite-sized orange micro terror amp. It is awesome, especially if you live in a small apartment complex, as I do at the moment. It is perfect for whatever you need for personal use, and it has a tube-driven head. I think on Amazon it's $260 or $270. For me, it was worth it. It's worth every penny. I believe in orange products, which this is the second orange amp that I've used. I also used to own. I had to sell before I moved across the pond here, and I had to sell my Marshall half stack that I used to have. It was a quad cab, solid state head. But I also have books. The books that I use, the Guitar Grimoire book that I use on is listed for the Amazon affiliate links. If you use them and click on them, you can purchase them and you can buy them for that will add revenue to the site or to my YouTube channel. Another way to add money to my YouTube channel is just by subscribing, so that way I don't have to sell products anymore. But I'm still going to post. As I've said in the past, I'm still going to continue to post equipment and things of that nature that I use because I believe in them, and I don't mind promoting products that I actually use. And the second thing I have on there is a link to a free Binance account. If you are into cryptocurrency, as I am, you can sign up for free on Binance. If you know nothing about cryptocurrency, when you sign up, you can join something, or you can go on to one of their drop-down links that is called the Binance Academy, or you can search it in the search bar, which will teach you everything you need to know about cryptocurrency. Like with any investments, as I tell anybody, don't spend any money, don't spend a dime, don't spend a penny on anything you cannot afford to lose. When you put money in investments, you have to consider that money already gone. You know, 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever. And you can spend that money and you just like consider it like food. Like once you spend it on food or going out to a restaurant, that money's gone. Okay, that's fine. But never count on that being there because the market is extremely volatile. That's how people make money in crypto. I'm an investor. I'm not a day trader. I don't have anything to do. I don't understand margin or perpetual or futures trading. I don't understand any of it. I buy certain cryptocurrencies. I read about them and certain projects I enjoy. And so I invest and I put them in their saving. They have earned account, which is the equivalent of a savings account on these sites. So if you want to sign up for those, the link's in the description. Again, it gets you, I think, 100 or 50 bucks free, and then it also adds 50 bucks to my account, which allow me to. It's not money you can take out; it's just money you can use for investing. And then, yeah, so it would help. It helps my channel. It'll help you guys out as well because it gives you free 100 bucks for a specific. If you would like to make a trade, yeah. And in the beginning, once you first log onto the site, subscribe to the website, is completely free. They don't ask you for a credit card. They don't ask you for photo ID, any of that information stuff that they would ask you for on Robinhood or eToro, any of that stuff, unless you start to make trades, unless you want to invest money into it. So if you want to check that out, I encourage you to check out all the things I have in the description and the links to that. And just as always, if you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel. That's the easiest way to do it. Once we get enough subscriptions, I will take down. I'm adding things up here just so that people can look at different things that I use personally. But I'm going to take out probably, like I said, 20 to 30% of the things that I'm advertising right now as soon as I get enough to start making advertiser-generated revenue. Because the idea of this is so that it's free, or that if people want to, that they can donate, so that's not a financial burden to anybody. And again, I don't advertise products I don't use. And I try to advertise only products I use on a regular basis. You're not going to go out and buy 50 orange amps. You're just not going to. But I put it up there because it's something I use. The Guitar Grimoire book that I have up there. You're not going to buy 50 of them. You just need one. Okay. I have it up there because it's something I use every day on this website. And before I started streaming, I use it as well. So subscribe or check out the links, purchase some of these products, and help us grow the channel, or help me grow the channel. I don't know why I used the word us. Help me grow the channel. And yeah, we are going to get started today with the warm-ups, and then we're going to do the scales, and then we're going to do the C diminished and C augmented chords as we've done for the last 2 days. And then we're going to get right into the improv. I have the improv track, thankfully, already loaded up. So we're just going to get right to that. Yesterday, I believe we did it at 75. Did we do it at 75? I think we did it at 75 yesterday. I didn't look back on it. So we're going to do it at 85 today, 85 beats per minute for the warm-ups. And we're going to do the same sweep picking exercise we've been doing for the last 5 or 6 days, okay? So let's start this volume right here, and let's get started. Again, the announcements, I'm doing announcements the first 5 minutes of every YouTube live session that we're doing, and then we're going to go right into working out. All right, let's go. Alternate picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 85 beats per minute. Spider alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 85 beats per minute. And finally, the tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 85 beats per minute. All right, now we're going to get right into the sweep picking exercise that we've done over the last 5 or 6 days or so, I think. Do it about 10, 15 times. And then I think I'm going to increase the tempo to 120 because I feel like it's fun to compare myself. I think I might just do that once a week. Let's see how that goes. All right, let's try to turn this up to 120 like we did yesterday and see what that does. Yesterday I was terrible at it, and today I will probably still be terrible at it, but that's okay. It's just to see where we are and how this is going to, sort of affect what we're doing here. All right. Well, I'm still really bad at it, but that's okay. It's okay to be bad at stuff because in order to get good, you have to work at it to get better. Okay. So we're here. For those of you who joined the channel, thank you so much for joining the channel. Again, my name is Muzzy McGee, and we're going to continue practicing every day till we go from the immediate to advanced guitar player. It might take us a year, it might take us 2 years, it might take us 5 years, it might take us 10 years. We don't care. As long as you love your instrument and you want to practice every day and you want to get better, this channel's for you, okay? So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If not, check out the links that I have in the description. That will help out the channel immeasurably. And yeah, let's keep it going. We're going to go right into the scales today. We're going to do the G sharp A flat scale, then the G sharp A flat major scale. I should be more specific. The G sharp, the A major scale, and then followed by the A sharp B flat major scales. Okay, like we've done yesterday. We're doing positions 1 through 7 plus the 8th, which is the octave position, meaning it is identical to the first position, but played above the 12th fret. Okay, so let's get right to it. We're going to go to, as we've done these before, at 100 beats per minute. Okay, we're going to move right on through these. Okay, let's get after it. First position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Second position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. The G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute in third position. Fourth position of the G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Fifth position of the G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Sixth position, G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Seventh position, the G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the G sharp, A flat major scale at 100 beats per minute, which means it's identical to the first position played after the 12th fret. All right, we're going to go right into the the A major scale at 100 beats per minute in first position. Second position, A major scale at 100 beats per minute. Third position, A major scale, 100 beats per minute. All right, fourth position, A major, 100 beats per minute. Fifth position, A major, 100 beats per minute. Sixth position, A major, 100 beats per minute. Seventh position, A major, 100 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position of the A major scale at 100 beats per minute. And the last scale, before we start noodling around and playing things that don't matter at the moment, because we're not trying to create risk, we are just trying to stick to a rigorous schedule of practicing, okay? Let's go right into the A sharp, B flat major scale, there we go, at 100 beats per minute, okay? Positions 1 through 8, starting with position 1. position, A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Yeah, position 3, A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Fourth position, A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Nice. Fifth position, A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Sixth position, A sharp B flat major scale, 100 beats per minute. Seventh position, A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. In the eighth position and final position that we're doing is the octave position, the eighth position of the A sharp B flat major scale at 100 beats per minute. Sorry guys, I'm getting ready to turn off the metronome and then we're going to go right into the chords, which I'm going to use my trusty 51, 52, 53, 54-year-old book that was copyrighted again in 1971. The book costed so stupid. $3.95, which I'm sure back in the 1970s was a S-load of money. Can I say S-load? I don't know what I can and can't say because I don't know if I can curse. I curse a lot in my normal life because I don't really care. But on the internet, I'm concerned that I'm going to get canceled. I'll probably get canceled for something stupid too. because I do a lot of dumb stuff, not intentionally, but it happens. But yeah, let's not cancel me today. Just trying to learn, just trying to do good stuff. Okay, done some dumb stuff in my lifetime, like everybody else, but you know. Let me get right to these C diminished chords and the C augmented chords, and then we're going to go right into the guitar improv. Next week, we're going to start practicing in our live sessions. What do you call those? The prepared pieces. We'll do 15 minutes for each song that we're going to do, and we're going to start with 2 songs in the next couple of weeks. One's going to be a song that I'm going to practice for a while. Or that I have been practicing for a while and continue practicing for a while before I put out the piece, which is a Polyphia song. And, well, it's a Sophia Black song featuring Polyphia, I think is what it is. And it's ABC. And I've seen a lot of guitar players play the song because the riff is incredibly hard and it sounds really easy. It is incredibly hard. I've been practicing it for months and I still don't get it. Okay, I'm an intermediate guitar player. I've been playing guitar for a long time and it's still a tough riff. And I'm going to try not to put out crap, but at the same time, I want to show the process. I don't want you guys to think that this is stuff that happens overnight. I've been practicing this Polyphia song off and on, give or take, for months, from the better half of last year, and now it's still going to take me 2 or 3 months of just extreme concentration to get it done. But I'm hoping that I will be able to get done in August. Don't hold me to it. And then we're going to do another Polyphia song called OD, which is I've not really worked on. I worked on it for like a week and then I put it down because I was really trying to get this whole YouTube thing started. Again, really hard stuff. They're very, very hard. They employ 15, 20 different techniques at the same time. That's an exaggeration, but 2 or 3 techniques at the same time, from economy picking to sweep picking to hammer-ons, hammer-offs in the middle of pinch harmonics and sweep picking. It's just hard stuff. They're just incredible as far as the way that they think about and the way that they put together riffs. Okay. So anyway, that, and we're going to do simple songs simple songs for an intermediate guitar player should be really easy. We're going to try to do this year the whole Blink-182 album, it's called Enema of the State. And then we're going to add in there maybe some Weezer, maybe some My Chemical Romance for the lower end of intermediate guitar playing. Which would be My Chemical Romance. The reason why is because their guitarist has solos, and his solos are legit. I mean, they're not the hardest things on planet Earth, but they're definitely not for beginners. I'll tell you that much. And then we're going to probably add some Avenged Sevenfold. Reason why is because these are some of my favorite artists I grew up listening to. I still listen to, and yeah. So let's get right into these chords, and then we're going to go right into the improvisation. We're going to do 2 playthroughs of the guitar improvisation today. And yeah, let's get after it. Now the inside chords. Now the rhythm chords, which are the equivalent of the bar chords. Okay, equivalent. All right, and then the bottom 4 strings. All right, now we're going to go to the augmented chords. Now we're going to do the inside chords and the rhythm chords at the same time because, like I said earlier, the inside chord and the rhythm chords and also the bottom 4 chords are practically identical. The inside and rhythm chords are a barred off version of the outside or the bottom 4 chords. So it's just instead of barring off this index or this, or using your index finger to bar off your B string, you don't play it and you mute it with your index finger by lifting it up and slightly touching it. And that gives you your bottom 4, but your inside and rhythm chords are exactly the same. So I'd rather spend too much time on this because they're identical. We're just going to concentrate on trying to hit as many notes as possible and as cleanly as possible because it's hard to do. And now we're going to do the outside chords. Like I said, it's identical to the inside and rhythm chords, which the inside rhythm chords are identical. This one is just the bottom 4, where you don't play the 5th string. You don't play the B string. Now we're going to get right into the shuffle the classic blues shuffle guitar backing track done by Backing Track Television. If you've not subscribed to their channel, please do so immediately. They put out great stuff. I forgot to like that song too. And yeah, let's get after it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I turned the mute on. All right, let's go. All right, let's run through that one more again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that we have for today. Let me turn this off and go back to the stream because I changed channels because I don't really like too much looking at all of this all the time because it's really weird. Like I said, streaming is weird. You're in a room, your own room by yourself. And if you live with neighbors, they hear you talking to yourself and some of them don't know what you're doing, which oddly enough is weird because about 5-10 years ago, maybe 10-15 years ago, if you saw somebody talking to themselves, you'd say that person is a crazy person. But just as the last couple of years have happened, at least 2010, earpieces, people are having earpieces, or the earpieces were more prevalent and Bluetooth became more prevalent. People, when they're talking to themselves, you say, oh, that person must be on the phone. So that's just commonplace now that people who sound like they're talking to themselves on the phone. So hooray that people don't think I'm a crazy person. So, but it is weird streaming. Kind of get used to seeing myself on live, which is why I've been doing this every day. Well, another reason why I've been doing this every day. Yeah, so we are going to end the stream. I just want to say thank you for those who were there. It seems, again, that we have 0 people watching today, which is okay because we're going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. That's what we're here to do. We're going to build this channel and this community around the idea of not just playing guitar, but of music in general, electronic music, or not electronic music, but produced music is using electronic instruments to create music. And those videos will be coming up this week, not videos, but like the sounds will be coming up this week for you to vote on which ones you like the best. I will be making an instrumental. I'm trying to make 5 instrumentals every day. Ones where I will be doing accompanying singing. I don't rap. And the electronic music will be sounds that I'm putting together. I use Logic Pro X to do that. And I will be trying to put together a song every hour or every 2 hours to put together an instrumental. And we'll see how it turns out. The idea is to not only get better at using my digital audio workstation, it's to create good songs in a short period of time, which has to be done. I have to be able to find my style so I can find the type of music that I can make. And I also have to work on styles that are very different from the ones that I'm trying to do. I will be posting covers of those songs as well, because in order to produce, becoming better is listening to other people's music, popular music, understanding and breaking down what they're using in their instrumentals, the drum patterns, the sounds that they're using, the layered drums, the effects, the different placement of the effects within the spectrum of the ear. And yeah, so learning those things are very important skills to use. So I will probably be doing one cover instrumental song a week. But every day I'll be trying to do 5 instrumentals that I'll post at the end of the night. And I'll have people vote on which one's the best one. And on the weekends, instead of doing 5 instrumentals a week, I will take 2 of the, I believe, 25 tracks, and I will make them into complete and full and finished songs. So the stuff that you're going to get in the beginning of the week is going to be rough. Okay, it just is. And I want people to see the process because I want people to understand, which is cool. But it's also embarrassing because I'm going to sing stuff that you guys are going to be like, oh, he's really off pitch, or oh, this is terrible. And I just want people to see the process, like what actually goes into making this, because some people can make hits and they'll tell you, like artists will tell you sometimes they'll take 15, 20 minutes and they'll have a hit song. Other times it'll take them years to write a hit song. Like they'll be working on the song and say, this is a song I pulled out and I've been working on off and on for the last 5, 10 years, and I couldn't figure out how to make it work. And sometimes it just takes experiences to make those songs work. So to keep a collection and a category of those songs is important. But anyway, this channel is not just about me just producing music, but to making guitar music. It's using my principal instrument also to record instrumental tracks that I want to do, not instrumentals, but songs that I want to do, and to show people the process of what it takes to write a song from start to finish. The embarrassing thing about it is that I have to go back into the mind of being a child. In the sense that, like, you have to have that childlike wonderment. You have to have the curiosity of a kid, because you can't let the limits of what's happening around you or what is already been done stop you from creating the new, which it's beautiful. If you've ever created a song before, one of the things I love the most about creating music is you created it, you built it from the ground up, and it's one of the most rewarding feelings that you can have, because you're like, no matter what happens, you did this, you built this. And sometimes I go back to my old SoundCloud and I listen to some of the old songs I did, and it brings like joy to my heart, because I'm like, I did that. That's me. And not a lot of people get the opportunity to say that. And that's one of the things I love about creating and making music, is the idea that it's me. It came from my heart, and I was able to put in my heart and what's in my mind out there to people. And people liked it. Maybe not the whole world, but people liked it. But the idea behind this is to try to get as many people. I mean, obviously there's an element with music. There's an element to where you have to have a certain amount or a certain type of listener. So if you're writing like classical music, you're not, at least today, you're not going to get billions of views writing classical music today. It's not like if this was the 1800s and the internet was invented, then I'm sure maybe that you'd get hundreds of millions of views. Mozart, Beethoven, all that stuff. Again, I don't remember the dates of when they born, when they were when they died. So I'm just using 1800s, 1700s as an example. This was centuries ago, and you were writing classical music, and it might do that. But electronic music is what's popular today. It's what I enjoy today, and hopefully I'll be able to make stuff that you guys will like, or at the very least, you guys can help me to progress on those things as well. We're going to continue to grow this channel brick by brick. My name is Muzzy McGee. Thank you for those of you who were able to join me today. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. If you have not done so, check out the links that I have in the description for either the Binance, the free sign up Binance thing. If you want to get cryptocurrency or do anything like that, make sure you look at the disclaimer, because it is extremely volatile, and it's also you can lose a lot of money. Okay. But if you want to just navigate the site and learn how crypto works, they have a thing called Binance Academy, and it's all free to sign up for. It's all free, unless you decide that you want to start investing, and that's on you. I ask you, and I'm begging you, please do not spend more than 1 penny that you can afford to lose. Okay, that's how people lose fortunes and lose hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know anything about margin trading. I don't know anything about perpetual trading. All that stuff is on the Binance Academy website, and you can learn that stuff. And if you choose to do that, you can do that. I just do investments. Every once in a while, I'll buy some Cardano, or I'll buy some XRP, or I'll buy some Luna Classic, or I'll buy some of this, because these are cryptocurrencies whose white paper I've read and projects I believe in. I was in here, and I've been in cryptocurrency since 2018, so I know I saw Bitcoin go from 20,000 to 3,000 when it crashed. I remember when it dumped that hard. So I'm telling you, it can be scary sometimes, especially when you're not making a ton of money. But I do this as an investment thing. So in the future, maybe in 10 years, maybe it's worth, I bought Cardano at 50 cents. Let's say in 10 years, it's worth $10. Then all the average cost of the investments that I'm making now may pay off in the future. Okay, I have no plans on selling it. I just buy for the most part. Every once in a while, I'll make a little sale just to get a few extra. Like if I see that it's going to pump, and dump, then I'll buy when it dumps, and I'll sell when it pumps, just to get maybe a half or a quarter or maybe whatever of a coin in the event that in the future it goes to 10. Because if I'm buying 50 cents now and I get a half a coin, and in 10 years it's 10, then that coin has just gone up from half of what it cost or from 50 cents a coin to $5, which is what I paid for it, or which is 10 times what I paid for it. So yeah. The other links I have in the description are things that are more useful to the channel. These things are the guitar equipment and things of that nature, the strings, the picks. I haven't put stands up there, and like I said, I haven't put the book up there for the guitar chords book because this book was written in the 1970s. Okay, this copy I don't believe exists on the internet anymore, but there might be an updated version of that. Maybe that's the one I will recommend. The Guitar Grimoire book that I have up there for the scales, I swear by that book. I use it every single day of my life. I at least look at it every single day of my life for at least a minute or two. But it's a book I use. It's the one I would use and recommend for this channel. It's a great book. Yeah, if you want to buy those things, just help out the channel too. But like, subscribe, comment. If you have no money, you have no money at all, you just want to watch the channel and help me that way, fine. I'm all for it. Comment. I don't take things personally. I try not to take things personally. I try to take them professionally, okay? So whatever you have to say to me, write in the comments. Yeah, and so thank you so much for those of you who joined my channel. Again, my name is Muzzy McGee. For the third time, we're going to end this stream before I keep talking too long because I've already talked for about 10 minutes today. In any case, we'll see you in the next one. Okay? Bye. 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 Bye.